Now let's discuss how matter and energy can move around from system to system, or even within a system. Okay, imagine a bathtub. Bathtubs hold water, right? Well, when we're talking about matter and energy moving between systems, they have to have somewhere to go. And that somewhere holds the resource, like a bathtub holds water. We call that place where the resource is held, a reservoir. Now, here's where the resource comes in. When a resource enters the system, it moves into the reservoir like water in a pipe moves toward the tub. This process of the resource coming into the system is called influx. So when we say influx in environmental science, we're talking about Earth systems, and we mean a resource entering a system. Now, influx is from the point of view of the resource, but if we were to look at the point of view of the reservoir, we would talk about that reservoir taking up the resource. So when we say uptake in environmental science, when we're talking about Earth systems, we mean when a resource enters the reservoir. The amount of time that you take a bath, the amount of time a resource stays in the reservoir, is called residence time. After your bath is over, you pull the plug and the resource leaves the reservoir. This is called drawdown. It's when the resource leaves the reservoir. Then the water leaves the bathroom system out through the pipe and out of the house. When a resource leaves an Earth system and goes into another one, we call it outflux. Okay, so basically this video is just all about vocabulary, and not everyone loves analogy and metaphor or baths as much as I do. So let's just be super clear with our definitions. A reservoir is a place for holding the resource. Influx is any physical process that puts the resource into a system, and uptake is any physical process that puts the resource into the reservoir. Okay, drawdown is any physical process that takes the resource out of the reservoir, and outflux means any physical process that takes the resource out of the system. And the amount of time that a resource spends in the reservoir, that is residence time.